What's going on, everybody? Gentleman94 here. Welcome back to Ben Builds. Today we are going to be doing a bit of an unboxing video, something we don't usually do a whole lot of, mostly because I don't buy a lot of kits these days. I've got quite a bit in stash, so I've just been building what I have. But a few of you might recall that we've been building an F105 Thunder Chief, and I was very displeased at the weapons that they gave you for the Thunder Chief. It's the Hobby Boss 148 scale kit. So I decided to go out and to purchase an aftermarket weapon set. And that's what's in this box, but that is actually only one of two things in this box. So I thought, you know what, why don't we do a little unboxing video? Let's take a look at some of the stuff that we have here in the box and just kind of have fun with it. So without further ado, let's go ahead, check out what we got. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Here we go. This is our weapons kit. Let's grab this and move this out of the way. Here we go. Look at this. Now this is weapon set A by Hasegawa. So you can see here it comes with a huge amount of freefall bombs. It's got some target tugs. It's got our ejector racks. So this is really cool. Can't wait to get in on this. Kind of gives you a little idea here what we can do with it. Yeah, looking good. So let's open this up and see what we got inside. I usually don't buy weapon kits, to be honest. And one of the reasons I don't buy weapon kits is just because, well, that's extra money, you know. But I found a great deal online here at JAC Hobbies, so this actually isn't too big of a hit. Let's open this up, see what we have. Wow, look at this. Okay, so typical Hasegawa, everything in one gigantic bag. We do have decals, that's excellent. Got the yellow stripes. Wow, cool. Got some snake eye bombs, got our regular freefall bombs. See what the kit instructions look like. Shows you F16 external stores. Not going to be using it for that. Alright, so what can we build here? We can build Mark 82s. We can build Mark 82s with fuse extenders. Excellent. We can build Mark 84s. Here, this is what we need right here. The Mark 117, or the M117. That's what we need. We actually need 6 of those, so I'm pretty sure we can build 6 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, looking good. We can also build, here's the ejector rack. Perfect. The MER. Oh, we can even do a triple rack ejector. Sweet. Wonder how many we have of those. This actually might be kind of cool. We can actually retrofit this onto our A4, because the A4 has nothing hooked onto it right now. So that would be interesting to do. Nice. Okay, we've got our target toes. We're not going to use those at all, at least not for this kit. This is pretty sweet. Oh, we got a multiple munitions ejector. Rock eye bomb. There's another dispenser. Napalm tank. Ooh, nasty. Sweet. All right, looks good. On the back here, what do we got? A lot of Japanese writing, but basically paintings and markings. All right, not too bad. Awesome. So this is going to definitely help us with our 105. And that's the main reason why I wanted to get this, is because the 105 doesn't have what we need to build the center rack. So, awesome. If you guys can find this, you guys need some weapons. This is still available, I think, from a few different hobby stores, I'm sure. But this is Hasegawa. This is the 148 scale aircraft weapon set. So US bombs and tow target systems. So, awesome. So that's good news. That means we can get back on our 105 build. Excellent. Now this was kind of unexpected here. I was online at JAC Hobbies and I was browsing around at what else they had, and I came across a kit that I've been actually wanting to pick up for a good long while. But every time I went to go buy it, it was way more money than I wanted to spend. So as I was looking around JAC Hobbies, I actually found the kit, and it was way cheaper than I expected it to be. So I thought to myself, you know what, I don't buy kits very often, but I'm going to go ahead and buy a kit now. So I picked it up. And this actually goes along with one of my builds that I've been contemplating doing, which is a Battle of Britain build. So let's go ahead and open this up. Check this out. This is a kit by Eduard. This is a BF110C. Now look at this. Nice. So 148 scale. I got this stupidly cheap. So I'm pretty pleased about this. And this is one of the main aircraft in the Battle of Britain for the Germans, at least in the beginning of the war. I've always wanted to build one of these. I've never actually been able to build one. So now I have one. So let's open this up and let's take a look at it. This is actually the last of the German aircraft that I need to complete my Battle of Britain build. I have a few Messerschmitt 109s. I have a HE-111. I have a Ju-88. I have a Do-17. I also have a Ju-87 Stuka as well. So I have pretty much all of the major German aircraft that were taking part in the Battle of Britain. And now I got a BF110. This is made in Czech Republic, and I built a few of their kits before. My Yak 3 was by Eduard, and their boxes never like to come out. I just got to tell you, they never like to pop off. There we go. This is the C model, so this is one of the mainstays of the German Air Force at the time. Oh, look at this. This is pretty cool. We've got a couple Ziploc bags here. One of our canopies came off. That's no big deal. Should be fine. There's our clear parts. Looking cool. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, look at all these parts and pieces for the cockpit area. Oh, cool. There's the gun. There's a rear flexible MG mount. There's the engine nacelles. There's the rear tail. Looks like gear doors. There are wheels. Nice. Oh, look at this. Looks like right there, it's kind of difficult to see, but looks like right back there, there's actually the platform for the front machine guns. And you could do some serious detail work on this, I'm pretty sure. Got the wings. It's a pretty decent sized aircraft. Here's a fuselage. There's the front nose with all the machine guns. There's a later. This is like, I think this is a later. This is an E, I think, a nose for a BF110E. But we want to build the C if we can. Oh, look at this. It even has the D drop tank. Awesome. Let's take a look at what else we got in here. Wow, this is a huge instruction manual. 20 pages. This is a 20-page instruction manual. Can you believe that? Wow, thank you, Eduard. That's pretty snazzy right there. What do we got? We got a little bit of history here on the 110. Always kind of fun to read through. Wow, they're laminated. They're glossy. I always like Eduard stuff. Okay, so we got all the details for the building of the instrument panels and all that. That's cool. Part layouts, diagrams. There's the radio operator. Sweet, we can expose the cannon bay. Wow, that's cool. All the radio equipment. Nice. Looks like you build the fuselage around the center cockpit. This is pretty normal. It's pretty standard. Very nice. The BF110 had a good amount of firepower for its time. It was a little slower. It was a twin-engine heavy fighter, so it was not as maneuverable as the aircraft it was going up against, specifically the Spitfire and the Hurricane. But if you got in front of it, and if it got a shot at you, it could absolutely destroy your airplane because it carried two 20mm cannons, and then it carried four, I think, rifle caliber machine guns. I think MG-17s, I believe. And they could pepper your aircraft. The 110s just really didn't do a whole lot in the Battle of Britain, mostly because they were too slow to keep up with the competition. And then, of course, the canopy. This is one of those things where I talked about briefly when I was looking at the 105. Masking this canopy is going to be a huge, huge pain. That's going to be very difficult to do. So I'm not looking forward to that. Definitely not. But I think it'll be all right. I mean, we'll power through it. Probably build it with the canopy open, so I can expose all this really cool stuff going on inside. Nice. All right, what do we got here? We have painting. Looks like this is what we can build here. Nice. Oh, classic Tiger Shark. Oh, I've seen that marking before. It's a German fighter chasing a British fighter. You can see it right there. I actually have a book that shows that particular marking. And then, of course, it looks like a night fighter, or a North Africa night fighter of some sort. Pretty snazzy. And then, of course, you got your stencil data. So, wow, they are not kidding. This is a huge, huge kit. Very impressed. All right, still got more stuff in the box. Check this out. So here are all the decals. Pretty nice looking. Nice. Just protective coverings. And it shows you here the masks. So you can actually mask off all of these different areas without having to cut a bunch of tape. And I think these are the masks, though they are very difficult to see. Pretty sure that the masks are all cut in there, pre-cut for you. You just got to peel them off and stick them to the right location. And this whole guide here shows you where all the locations go. So that's actually very cool. Nice. And lastly, look at this. This is photo etch. This is very, very thin metal, but this is actually already painted and colored. And I think this is self-adhesive as well. Belts are pre-painted. The front, the instrument panel is pre-painted. That's awesome. It used to be used to get one piece like this here, unpainted, natural metal finish. You'd have a photo film, a little square. You'd match up, line up the parts, and put it together. This one looks like you're given two different versions of the front instrument panel, and you're given your back version as well with all the instruments glued on. That's pretty cool. So there you go. That is the BF110C. This model looks absolutely fantastic. So much detail. Just huge, huge amounts of detail in this kit. It would, of course, take a long time to build, but that's half the fun of it, right? I don't know which one I'd build. You know, chime in if you think one of these is better to build than the others. I kind of like the Tiger Shark version. It's kind of cool. I don't know how it would work getting that decal on the curvature of the nose, though. We'll have to see. We'll see what comes up. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. It's the BF110 here. And then, of course, our aircraft weapons for the 105. Awesome stuff. And before I go ahead and wrap up the video, I did want to go ahead and give a big shout out to JAC Hobbies, or Jack Hobbies. I'm not sure which they prefer. I haven't really dealt with them much in the past. I did run across their website, I think a few times a couple years back. But yeah, my experience with them has been great. I got both kits very quickly, with actually under the amount of time that they estimated for shipping, which is great. It's always fun to open up your box and find a little personalized message, you know. I mean, it wasn't much, but on my receipt, kind of a little quick note jotted down that says, hope you enjoy your kits, you know, happy building, you know, all the best, you know. And it was signed, I think, by the president of the company, or at least by one of the higher ups in the company. A couple business cards so I can spread the word, and that's about it, you know. It's just kind of nice. It's a very good experience. So if you guys are looking for an alternative to some of the big boys like Squadron or anything like that, check them out. You know, I'm not sure if they have what you're looking for, but they had what I was looking for, and I'm glad that I went ahead and purchased from them. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed this brief unboxing video. If you guys want me to do anything more in-depth in these, I totally can. But this is just a real quick look at what comes in these boxes. I'm going to go ahead and start working on these bombs, and we're going to get that built up for the F-105. So we'll see you back here on the next Ben Builds. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.